Hey friends, thanks so much for joining me today. If you are new here, my name is Katie. Please be sure to check out my YouTube channel and subscribe for weekly yoga videos. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back here and joining me today. I'm excited to practice with you. For today's practice, we're going to be working through handstand conditioning. So these are some drills, some flows that I do personally to help with my handstands, to move into it, to move to flow, and to work on my stamina. If you're new to the handstand practice, you can certainly do this practice as well. Maybe come towards a wall for a little bit of security, or take smaller hops until you feel comfortable with jumping up into handstand. We're gonna get right into it. So go ahead, start in a tabletop position and take a few clockwise, counterclockwise rotations, shoulders over wrist to help warm up our spine, warm up our wrist, really. But feel free to add the spine to the equation too, just to help prepare ourselves for the practice. Find some stillness, and then we're going to flip our fingertips towards our knees. Doing a few cat-cows in this position. On your next inhale, drop the belly, pull the chest forward, look up. And as you exhale, round into the spine, pushing the ground away, chin towards your chest. Inhale, drop the belly, cow pose. Exhale, push the ground away, rounding into the spine, chin towards the chest, cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, pull the chest through. Exhale, round into the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, pull the chest through. Couple more like this. Exhale, round into the spine. Really feel your shoulder blades separate here. Inhale, squeeze shoulder blades together, drop the belly, cow pose. And then exhale, push the ground away. Find a neutral spine, bring your hands back to its normal orientation. And then sit back towards the heels, setting ourselves up for flying integration. If this is your first flying integration, feel free to keep your legs together, both of your feet together. But otherwise, we're going to be feet together, right foot lifts, left foot lifts, and then both feet on the ground. We're going to bring our hands down towards our knees, fingers pointing slightly outward, so righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. On your next inhale, we're going to bring our knees towards our chest. Hips are low, holding this middle position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot lifts for 5, 4. Push the ground away. 3, 2, 1. Right foot down. Left foot lifts for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet down. Knees driving into your chest for 5, 4. Squeeze the legs together. 3, 2, 1. Release on down. Shake out your hands. Flying integration is definitely super tough, but sometimes you can feel really strong in it, and sometimes it's just a little bit challenging. So go ahead, finding ourselves back into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the right knee towards your right tricep. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling again. And this time stepping it towards our right thumb. Bring our fingertips just a little bit out, sink our hips down, and then taking a moment to sway the hips forwards and backwards, side to side. Just really getting into it here. Taking another breath. Drop the left knee down, reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. And then as you exhale, fingertips towards the ground, pushing the hips up, modified pyramid pose. Really pull this right hip back. Bend into the right knee, reach the arms up overhead, high crescent lunge. And exhale, bring the hands down towards the ground, step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up towards the ceiling. This time left knee towards left tricep. Inhale, reach the left leg up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, this time left foot towards left thumb. Sink the hips down just a little here. Bring your fingertips out in front of you. And sway forwards and backwards, side to side. Does your left side feel any different from your right side? Maybe it feels a little bit tighter, maybe it feels a little bit more free. Drop your right knee down, reach the arms up. Anjaneyasana. Exhale, bring the hands down towards the ground as you lift into modified pyramid pose. Bend into the left knee, reach the arms up overhead, high crescent lunge. And then exhale, hands towards the ground, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, roll yourself into high plank. And then take your vinyasa. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bring right knee towards right tricep. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, step right foot right by right thumb. Drop the left knee down, reach the arms up overhead, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, bring the fingertips down to the ground. Push your hips back and up, modified pyramid pose. Inhale, bend into the right knee, reach the arms up overhead. Sink the hips just a little bit lower here. Exhale, bring the hands down, step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the left leg up towards the ceiling. This time, left knee by left tricep. Inhale, reach the left leg up towards the ceiling. Left foot by left thumb. Drop the right knee down, reach the arms up overhead, Anjaneyasana. And exhale, bring the fingertips towards the ground. Push the hips back and up, modified pyramid pose. Bend into the left knee, reach the arms up, high crescent lunge. Sink into your hips here, a little bit lower if you can. Engaging the core, pulling the ribs in. Hands come to the ground, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, roll yourself into high plank. Then take your vinyasa. We're warming up into the body here, making sure we can find some movements, some strength, a little bit of heat. Last round like that. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. Right knee by right tricep. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Right foot by right thumb. Reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Maybe with or without hands, move into modified pyramid pose. Bend into the right knee, reach the arms up. High crescent lunge, sinking the hips down a little bit lower. Bring your knee maybe past your toes. Hands to the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring the left knee towards left tricep. Inhale, reach the left leg up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, left foot by left thumb. Drop the right knee down, reach the arms up overhead, Anjaneyasana. Maybe with or without hands, release yourself into modified pyramid pose. Maybe not so much of a release, but finding ourselves there. Bend into the left knee, reach the arms up overhead, high crescent lunge, and then sinking down into your hips. Maybe bringing your knee just a little bit forward. Drop the hands down, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, rolling ourselves. High plank. And then finding our vinyasa. Moving through our vinyasa. Ending up at downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Audible exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, rolling ourselves into high plank. Then slowly with control, lower ourselves down into our bellies. I'm just gonna move my mic slightly here just so you can hear myself clearly. But we're gonna do some shoulder lifts on the ground here. Now, shoulders are really important for our handstands to help bring us stability and strength. So laying on our belly here, and if it's helpful, you can certainly take like a blanket or something, or a towel to put your forehead on the ground. I'm gonna lift my head up just so I can talk towards you and not be muffled. So we're gonna first start with our arms out to a T. Bring our thumbs up towards the ceiling, bringing our forehead down to the ground. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, you're gonna lift up your thumbs towards the ceiling and think about squeezing your shoulders together. Release down. We're gonna do 10 of these. So inhale, exhale, lift up. Inhale, down. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Great work. All right, now we're gonna move our arms towards a Y position. So imagine our arms are going through the corners of the mat. As we do these, you want to think about bringing your shoulders back together, but also down, so avoiding your traps going towards your ears. So this is gonna be a little bit tougher. Try to maintain integrity here, not about how high you go, but really squeezing the shoulders together. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift up. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. 2, 3. Keep your arms straight. 4, 5. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 6, 7, 8. Long arms. 9. Hold in the last one. 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew. Oh, those are much tougher than the T's for me. But we've got one more here. This time our arm is going to be straight up ahead. So same, but different. Again, thinking about our shoulder blades coming back together, but not trying to squeeze our shoulders by our ears. Getting ready, inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Long arms, straight as much as possible. I think this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one we hold. 10 for 3, 2, 1, and release. Go ahead, shake out a little bit here. Finding ourselves in a seat on our shins. Shake out your arms. We're gonna meet in a downward facing dog. We're gonna start adding handstands into the flow. So feel free to take it, feel free to skip it. The journey is yours. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. 7 count journey to bring your right foot by right thumb in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Land the right foot, left foot back, reach the arms up, high crescent lunge. If you fell out of it like I did, totally fine. Bring the hands to your heart center as you lean yourself forward into crouching warrior. Exhale, warrior 3. Bend into the right knee, reach the arms up overhead, high crescent lunge. Exhale, bring the hands down to heart center. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog. We'll keep the flow simple. Inhale, reach the left leg up towards the ceiling. 7 count journey, bringing the left foot towards left thumb in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, right foot towards the back of the room. Reach the arms up. High crescent lunge. Hands come to heart center, leaning ourselves forward. Crouch, warrior. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, bend into your left knee. Reach the right toes back. high crescent lunge. Bring the hands down towards the ground, left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, rolling ourselves into high plank, and then taking our vinyasa. Any vinyasa is a good vinyasa. We'll meet ourselves in downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. 7 count journey, bringing our right foot towards our right thumb in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly, right foot down towards the ground, left foot towards the back of the mat, reach the arms up, high crescent lunge. And so heart center, leaning ourselves forward, crouching warrior. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, bend into the right knee, reach left toes back, reach the arms up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands towards the ground, step right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up towards the ceiling. Step left foot towards your left thumb in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and step the left foot down. Right foot follows, high crescent lunge. Feel free to linger if you like to. If you're up there, bring your hands to heart center, lean yourself forward, crouching warrior. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, bend into the left knee, reach the arms up overhead, high crescent lunge. Hands towards the ground, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Last round here. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, 7 count journey in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Arms up, high crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, leaning into crouching warrior. Exhale, warrior 3. Bend into that right knee, reach the left leg back, arms up, overhead, high crescent lunge. And then bringing the hands down, stepping the right foot back, downward facing dog. Last side on the left leg up towards the ceiling. 7 count journey towards the top of the mat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the left foot down, right foot back, high crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, leaning yourselves forward. Woo. Crouching warrior. Lost my balance there. Exhale, warrior 3. Bend into the left knee, reach the right leg back, arms up overhead, high crescent lunge. Hands towards the ground, stepping the left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, rolling yourselves. High plank. And then take your vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog, take a deep inhale. And long exhale. Drop the knees down, sit the hips back, bring your hands towards your lap. Palms facing up, taking a moment here. When you are ready, let's meet in a downward facing dog. We've got a 10 count journey to bring both of our feet towards the top of the mat in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then wherever you are, go ahead, bring both feet down towards the mat, coming into a forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, slowly root to rise up to stand. Arms reach up overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving into a circle chair, just taking a few moments to move freely. In our circle chair, you're imagining you're rolling yourself down towards the ground, folding forward and rolling yourself up. Think about it as segmenting the spine slowly with control, allowing the arms to be heavy, but also allowing myself to fall and rise in any direction. I kind of like to think of it like the wacky inflatable man where your arms are all over the place. But if you want to add arms to the equation, feel free to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. Okay, finish up wherever you are into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands down towards the ground. Step your left foot back. Reach up and around for lizard lunge. Twisted lizard lunge, I should say. In this twisted lizard lunge, can you pull your foot towards your heel? Just a moment here to stretch out that left quad. And then start kicking your foot into your hand, opening up the right shoulder. Breathing here. Release your hand. Push the hips back. Ardha Hanumanasana. Half splits. Think about pulling your toes towards your face. Bend into the knee if you need to. Maybe feeling that line of tension on that right hamstring. Bend into the right knee and then scooch it back towards you. So we're in a crouching position. So we're moving into a crouch entry for the handstand. If you don't want to do a handstand, feel free to move into a standing split or a tree pose. Wherever you are, go ahead, find yourself into your position. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and both feet land right by your hands at the top of the mat in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time step the right foot back towards the back of the mat. Swim your left arm back into a twisted lizard lunge. Squeeze the right heel in towards your glute just a bit here, just to stretch out that right quad, and then kick your right foot into your left hand, opening up that left shoulder. Go ahead, take one more breath here. I'm going to release our right leg, pushing the hips into our half splits. Ardha Hanumanasana, pulling the toes towards our face, sinking into that left hip. Feeling that nice stretch. Go ahead, bend into the left knee, bringing the foot underneath you. Crouching entry into handstands. Again, if you would rather do a standing split or a tree pose, that's yours. Wherever you are, let's find ourselves into our position. Maybe taking a couple hops if you need to. Holding here for another 3, 2, 1, and feet land towards the top of the mat into a forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands on the ground. Step, jump into your vinyasa. Go ahead, drop the knees down, sit into your hips. Place your hands onto your lap. Take a moment to breathe. We're gonna do 3 more handstand holds, and I want to think about the leg variation when we do that. So we're gonna hop off our right foot into an L shape. We're gonna hop off our left foot into an L shape, and then we're gonna try to hold a straight line. I'm gonna be counting about 15 seconds per hold with rest in between. If you fall out of it, completely fine. Feel free to hop back up, but let's go ahead and get into it. So starting with our right foot into an L shape, holding here for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Come on down, sit back towards your heels. Maybe circle the wrists a little bit here. And then onto the other side. L shape, jumping off of the left foot for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Finding yourselves back to a seated position. Resting here just for a moment. If you notice that I don't always hit my handstands, that's completely fine. Some days I hit it, some days I don't. But the point is, be consistent with it, show up for yourself, and just laugh along the way. All right, aiming for a straight line hold here. This is definitely tougher for me, but let's see what shows up here today. Go ahead and enter here for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew. Tough, tough stuff. All right, so go ahead, if you're sitting on your shins, cross your ankles just so you can lay all the way down onto your back body. Bring your right knee into your chest, squeeze it in. And then twist over. Bring your right leg across your left side body, moving into supine twist. Breathing here. Inhale, come back through center, switching out our leg. This time, left knee into our chest, squeeze it in here. Maybe sway it side to side. And then supine twist, bringing that left knee across and over the right side body, reaching the left arm out. Maybe gazing over the left shoulder. Bring that left knee back through center, release it out. Arms release to your side. Shavasana. Just relax here. Taking in the hard work you've put in. Maybe noticing where you felt strong. Noticing any consistencies that showed up, or even the inconsistencies, and where we can work on to help build up our strength, stamina, our handstands. Feeling the energy move through our body. Take a deep inhale here. Long exhale. Please feel free to stay in the Shavasana as long as you would like to. Thank you so much for joining me in practice today, for trying something new, for laughing with me, for challenging yourself. I look forward to seeing you again soon.